Hi, my name is Rachel, and I'd like to share with you my findings on social media's impact on self-esteem and body image, and how body positive images on social media have a positive effect on people's self-esteem. Um, of course, this has to do with social media. Now, with smartphones, everybody has one in their hand, and we're constantly inundated with images, advertisements, things our friends are doing, things celebrities are doing. Our phone is constantly in our hand, and we're constantly checking, and we're constantly liking, and we're posting. And this starts to have an effect on your mental health. Um, Young people, of course, use social media probably the most. Young people ages 18 to 24, 75% of them report to use Instagram. 25-year-olds to 29-year-olds, 57% report to use Instagram. So obviously, the majority of young people are posting and are looking at photos on this site. So how does this affect our mentality and our self-image? Well, studies have shown that the more celebrity photos people see, the less satisfied that they report themselves, the way they view themselves, the way they view their life. They see these people with perfect lives and perfect bodies, and they begin self-comparison, and this often leads to anxiety about your own self and depression, and it oftentimes leads to eating disorders. The more time you spend in front of a screen, the more likely you are to develop risk of depression. And young people who spent 7 hours in front of a screen were twice as likely to develop risk of depression as someone who spent 1 hour in front of a screen. Now, 7 hours seems like a lot, but when you're constantly have your phone in your hand, the time adds up pretty quickly, as well as watching TV, commercials, advertisements that we see. So how can we combat all this negative impact on our self-esteem and our body image? Actually, a lot of companies have begun to use plus size and average size models in their campaigns. Aerie is a really great example. They even do unedited photos. So you get an idea of real people in real clothes who look like you staring back at the screen, instead of some perfect Barbie figure that you just can never get to. So it's reported in women that as they see women who look like them, average and plus size models, they report less self-comparison, and in turn, more satisfaction with their own bodies. Self-love is not explicitly called out in the Bible, but it is something that God values. He says in the Bible, in Psalms, that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. So God created us, and He created us in His image. And for this reason, we should take care of our bodies and love our bodies and accept them as they are, instead of constantly comparing them to what everyone else has. We, of course, should be sure to watch our vanity, but we should make sure that we are loving ourselves and using social media to promote positivity in our own lives. We should be careful who we follow and seek out body positivity so that we can create a healthy mental space so that we can cultivate self-love and positivity. That's it. Thank you.